Hello, my beautiful bee, and welcome back to your practice. We're going to get started in a child's pose. Take your big toes to touch, your knees mat width distance. Bring your forehead to the mat and reach your arms forward. Take a moment here to press pause and settle into your body. Inhaling deeply through your nose, fill your belly, fill your chest. And as you exhale, let yourself soften. Setting your intention for today's practice and for the day ahead. What energy do you want to bring into your day? Feel your chest as it melts down. Feel your hips as they move closer to your heels. On your next inhalation, start to pick up your torso and walk your hands over to the left. Lengthening through the right side of your body, let your head relax down, breathing from the pinky side of your finger all the way to the outer hip, creating space in between your ribs. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. On your next inhalation, pick up your torso, walk your hands over to the right, lengthening through the left side of your body. Let your head relax down. And let your left armpit come towards the ground, creating space up the side of your waist. Breathe into your lungs, breathe into your belly. Allowing yourself to soften. On your next inhalation, start to pick up your torso, walk your hands back to center. Allow yourself to settle into your child's pose for a moment more. Feel the length in your spine, the openness in your heart and shoulders. Feel the upper back as it relaxes. Soften your eyes, your face. On your next inhalation, rise up to tabletop. Take your wrists under your shoulders, your knees under your hips, finding a neutral spine. Cat-cows. Inhale to dip your belly, spread your collarbone, tilt your eye gaze up. And as you exhale, let yourself round and curl, eye gaze towards your belly button. Inhale to dip your belly, maybe tuck your toes to go deeper. Exhale to round and curl. Finding this wave-like motion as it travels up and down your vertebra. Inviting in a bit more of an organic flow, transitioning into your dancing lions. Let this be raw. Feel into where you're holding tension in your body. Create space with every cycle of your breath. Feel the opening in the sides of the waist, in your shoulders, your hips, your low back. Reverse the direction when you're ready. You can take as big or as little circles as you'd like. Let this be a moment where you can fully tune in and ask yourself, what is it that my body needs today? Coming back to your tabletop. Start to extend your right leg back. As you exhale, step the right foot to the outside of your right hand. Low lizard lunge. Breathe here for a moment. Maybe rocking a little bit forward and back or side to side. Starting to open the front of your hip. Breathe into the body. Start to tuck your left toes under and walk the left foot to the top of your mat, forward fold. Take your feet mat width distance and let yourself hang heavy. Inhale to halfway lift, exhale to melt down. Inhale to halfway lift, exhale to melt down, forward fold. Keep your knees soft or generously bent and just allow yourself to hang heavy. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe into your belly. Start to step your right foot back, dropping your right knee down, coming into your low lizard lunge. The left foot is at the edge of your mat. Both hands are on the inside of your left leg. And just like the other side, maybe rock a little forward and back, side to side. Maybe create circles with your hips. Breathing into the body, creating space in the front of your right hip. Start to tuck your right toes under and extend your left leg back. Pause for a moment and release to your tabletop. Walk your hands to the front corners of your mat, puppy pose, and allow your forehead to relax down, keeping the hips stacked directly over the knees, a slight engagement in your core, and allow your chest to melt towards the earth. Start to tuck your toes under and roll down onto your belly, bringing your forehead to your mat and your hands to frame your chest. Take your feet hip-width distance, pressing into your palms. Inhale to lift yourself up, cobra. Exhale to melt back down. Inhale to press yourself up, cobra. Keep your elbows soft. Exhale to slowly lower. On your next inhalation, lifting everything up. Hands, chest, feet, legs. Activating the entire back of your body, lift up a little higher. Exhale to release and press back, child's pose. Take a moment here to recenter and reground yourself. Connect back with your breath. Starting to walk your hands back to meet your thighs, sitting up onto your heels. Interlace your fingers behind your back and draw your shoulders together, lifting up through your chest. Maybe dropping the chin down and rolling your head side to side. Finding half neck rolls, take it slow and move with your breath. Release. Sitting back onto your mat, bring your feet to touch and knees wide. Cobbler's pose. The closer the feet are, the more challenging it will be. Grabbing your ankles, inhale to lengthen through your spine, and exhale to melt forward. Bending into your elbows, maybe use them to press your knees down, or start to walk your hands forward. Allow yourself to go deeper. Pull the toes away from one another, keeping the feet active. Slowly start to release, walking your hands back up to meet your legs. Extending your left leg out to the side, keep your right knee bent in. Plant down into your left palm, inhale to reach your right arm up and over, lengthening through the side of your waist. Pressing your right hip bone down, your eye gaze can be towards your mat, forward or up towards the sky. Slowly start to release, grounding down into your right palm. Sweep the left fingers forward, around, and back as you push the hips up, coming onto your right knee. Opening up the chest, ground down into your left foot, and slowly release, reverse how you got there. Switching your legs, bend your left foot in, extend your right leg out. Planting down into your right palm, inhale to sweep your left arm up and over, creating space from the hip all the way to the pinky side of your fingers. Breathe. Feel the space being created up the side of the waist. As you exhale, release. Grounding down into your left palm, sweep your right fingers forward, around, and back as you push the hips forward, opening up your chest, grounding down into your right foot. Exhale to slowly release, reverse the way in which you got there. Start to extend your legs forward and bring your hands beside your body. Inhale to lift and lengthen through your spine. Exhale to melt over your thighs. Inhale to roll yourself up back to seated. Exhale to melt, bring your chin towards your shins. Inhale to lengthen and lift yourself up. Exhale to slowly melt. Holding yourself here, Think of bringing your chin towards your shin, creating this lengthening feeling in your body. Take a few more breaths. When you're ready, slowly start to release. Laying back onto your mat, hug your knees into your chest. Letting your arms fall to a T. Allow both knees to fall over to the right. Take your chin to look over your left shoulder, spinal twist. Breathe into the center of your spine. Hugging your knees back into your chest, take them over to the left. Eye gaze looks over your right shoulder. Breathe into the middle of your spine. Breathe into your belly. Bring your knees back into your chest. Plant down into your feet, ankles directly underneath your knees, hands beside your body. Press into your heels as you lift your hips up, bridge pose. Grounding down into your big toes, your pinky toes, and your heels. Feel the activation in your glutes. If you'd like to take it deeper, interlace your fingers underneath your body and start to work your shoulders towards one another underneath you. Lifting even higher into the hips and into the chest. Breathe into the back of your neck. When you're ready, slowly release. Happy baby. Grabbing the outer blades of your feet, pull your knees to the outsides of your rib cage, pressing your tailbone down. Relax your head, neck, shoulders. Soften your face, soften your eyebrows. Feel your belly rise and fall in between your thighs. Slowly release. Extending your legs down, moving into your final corpse pose, your final savasana. Take your hands beside your body, palms facing up. Soften your eye gaze, eventually closing your eyes. Take a big breath in through your nose. Fill your belly, fill your chest. And as you exhale, let yourself soften deeper into your body. Take a big inhale through your nose. Fill your belly, fill your chest. And as you exhale, let yourself soften. One more time, just like that. Fill your belly, fill your chest on your inhalation. And as you exhale, soften and relax. Noticing your body, how much more open you feel. Come back to that intention that you set at the beginning of your practice. What energy do you want to take with you for the rest of the day? And thank you for choosing to show up on your mat and trusting me to guide you through this flow. From my heart to yours, namaste.